Hello everyone, this is Imran Pardesi sir and today I will be starting a very good topic of standard 10th maths first and it is chapter number 4 financial planning. My dear students, today we will see GST in trading chain. Okay, we will see the chain, how the people or manufacturer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer and retailer to customer or consumer, the transaction takes place. My dear students, please look at the board and try to understand the explanation only. It is very much important for your knowledge of GST. Please have a look. So dear students, now we will see how a manufacturer means a person who makes something, okay, and he wants to sell that things to wholesaler. Okay, so a manufacturer means a person, a company who manufactures some product. Okay, here in this explanation we will take the manufacturer manufacture the watch and he wants to sell, or the company wants to sell that watch to the wholesaler. Okay, so my dear students, please pay attention. The manufacturer have decided that he will sell the watch to the wholesaler in rupees 200. So you will write he wants to sell a watch to wholesaler in rupees 200. Okay, but on that 200 rupees he will take 12% GST from wholesaler. Okay, he will take 12% GST. So now we will see he will take 12% of 200 rupees 200. So how we will solve it? 12% means 12 upon 100 of means multiplication of 200. So 0 will get cancelled. It will be rupees 24. So now the manufacturer will take 200 rupees, that is taxable amount, and he will receive 12% of 200 from wholesaler. It means 24 rupees he will take more. So the answer will be 200 rupees 224. Okay, 224 rupees manufacturer will receive from wholesaler. He has decided to sell this watch in 200 rupees, but including his profit. Okay, including his profit, including his whatever raw material he has used to produce or to manufacture the watch, he had decided he will sell the watch to the wholesaler in 200 rupees, but the wholesaler has to pay 12% GST to manufacturer. So 12% of 200 rupees is 24 rupees. So 200 rupees taxable amount plus wholesaler will pay 24 rupees GST to manufacturer. Then the manufacturer will receive 224 rupees from the wholesaler. So that 24 rupees GST he will pay. Okay, so this manufacturer will pay 24 rupees GST. Okay, 24 rupees GST he will pay to the government. So in the government we know that the GST has two components. So that 24 will bifurcate in 12 rupees to CGST and 12 rupees to SGST. So that we will write over there. So this 24 rupees will be divided by 2, that is 12 rupees to CGST and 12 rupees to SGST. I hope you understood. Now it means the manufacturer is paying GST. That GST he has taken from the wholesaler only. Okay, that is 24 rupees. So that GST 24 rupees he will pay to the government, GST, CGST 12 rupees, SGST 12 rupees. Now the wholesaler has paid GST to the manufacturer. Okay, pay attention here. Wholesaler paid GST to the manufacturer. So that is how much rupees? 12% of 200, that is 24 rupees. Okay, 24 rupees the wholesaler paid GST, okay, to the manufacturer. So that is called at the time of purchasing. Wholesaler is purchasing the watch from the manufacturer. So at the time of purchasing any product, a wholesaler paid 24 rupees. So that is called input tax. Okay, it means अगर आप कोई चीज खरीद रहे हैं at the time of buying, at the time of purchasing, if you are paying some tax, that is called as input tax. Okay, now the wholesaler have decided that he will sell this watch, particular watch in rupees 300. See, he has decided he will sell that watch to the retailer in rupees 300. So 300, again he will take 12% of 300. See, 12% of 300. So that is how much? 12% means 12 upon 100. Of means multiplication and 300. 0 0 will get cancelled. 12 threes are 36 rupees. Okay. So it means 36 rupees extra retailer will pay to the wholesaler on that watch. So how much he will pay total? 336 rupees. Okay. So wholesaler has taken 12% GST, that is 36 rupees from retailer. Okay, so retailer is paying now rupees 36 to the wholesaler, and we know that wholesaler had paid 24 rupees to manufacturer, right? तो wholesaler ने जो पे किया that was input tax, and wholesaler ने जो collect किया, wholesaler will receive that is 36 rupees from the retailer as a GST, that is called as a output tax. Okay, so keep in your mind my dear students, at the time of purchasing, जब आप कोई चीज खरीद रहे हैं, that time you are paying the GST, that is called input tax. And if you are selling the same thing to the another retailer, and you are taking the GST, you are collecting the GST, that is called as a output tax. Okay, so now we know that wholesaler paid 24 rupees and he had received 36 rupees, right? So now we will do here calculation. Please pay attention here how the calculation will be. He has taken 36 minus 24, it will be 12. So he has received how much? 12. So this 12 rupees, okay, this 12 rupees, the wholesaler will pay GST, that 12 rupees, because 24 rupees he already paid to the manufacturer. So 24 rupees he will take, and that 12 rupees which is extra, now that wholesaler, that 12 rupees will pay as a GST to the government. So if they will pay in the form of 12 rupees, it means 6 rupees CGST and 6 rupees SGST. Is it clear? Now the next further thing. Now the retailer have decided that same watch he will sell to customer or to consumer in 400 rupees. Pay attention over here. 400 rupees. So now again he will take 12% of GST on 400 rupees. So we will take out 12% means 12 upon 100, of means multiplication and 400, 0 0 will get cancelled. 12 fours are rupees 48. Okay, it means the customer will get that watch in rupees 448 rupees. Is it clear? So now we can see that customer is paying 48 rupees. Okay, how much rupees the customer is paying? 48 rupees GST. So who will receive 48 rupees? Retailer. Retailer ने pay किया 36 rupees to wholesaler. So retailer paid 36 rupees, that is input. Retailer collecting 48 rupees GST, that is called output. Okay, so now the retailer will do the calculation over there. See here, so it will be 48. Okay, see here, 48 minus 36, answer is 12 rupees extra. Okay, he will take his 36 rupees, and that 12 rupees GST, more GST he will pay to the government. Okay, again we will see over here how he will pay the GST. That 12 rupees the retailer will pay to the government. So 12 rupees means how much rupees CGST will get? 6. How much rupees SGST will get? 6. Okay, so this is how wholesaler will pay GST to manufacturer will pay GST to the government, but wholesaler paid GST, that is input. Wholesaler received or collected GST, that is called output. See, now the retailer paid 36 rupees GST to wholesaler. Retailer will collect GST from customer or consumer, it is called output. So that whatever they are collecting the GST, and the more GST they will pay to the government. Okay, in the two bifurcation, that is 6 rupees to CGST and 6 rupees to SGST, right? Now at last the customer or consumer will receive that watch which was 200 rupees. Now the customer is getting that watch in 448 rupees. So this is called the trading, or this is called the GST in trading chain. This is the chain, how the manufacturer is selling a product to wholesaler, that is called business to business, B2B. B2B means business to business. And how the wholesaler is selling a product to retailer, that is also called business to business. And it means the manufacturer, the wholesaler and the retailer, three of them are having a GSTIN. It means a GSTIN number, or they are having their invoices. Okay, so these three, manufacturer, wholesaler and retailer, they must having the GSTIN number, or they are having the receipt, or they are having the GSTIN invoices, bill, receipt. Okay, and customer, they don't have any GSTIN number or anything. They are just consumer, they are just buying it from the retailer, retailer is buying from wholesaler, wholesaler is buying from the manufacturer. So this is how we have to count over here, this 12 and this 6 plus 12. So this is how much total? 24, right? See, total how much? 24. This is also total how much? 24. So 24 and 24 total GST. The government will receive how much rupees? Rupees 48. Is it clear? The total GST the government will receive, that is 48 rupees. So this is how the GST takes place in a chain or trading chain of GST. This takes place in one state only. This trading of chain takes place only in one state. It is not for one state to the another state. This takes place in domestic. Okay, only in one state. See, this is how we will see the transaction takes place between these all: business to business and business to C, business to consumer or business to customer. Now we will see these three manufacturer and wholesaler and retailer, they are having GSTIN, so they must prepare the bill. Okay, so they must prepare the bill. So we will see now how the billing takes place. Okay, so dear students, can you see here all these three transactions have taken place in the one state only. So you will see here GST and tax invoice first. This is the invoice of manufacturer. He will make invoice for wholesaler, so that is called business to business. Okay, that invoice will be considered as a business to business because the manufacturer wants to do business with wholesaler. Okay, now can you see a GST and tax invoice second, that is called the tax invoice of wholesaler, who will make a invoice for retailer, so that is called business to business. Okay, that trading is called business to business. When the manufacturer is making invoice for wholesaler, that is called business to business trading. Now when the wholesaler is making the invoice for the retailer, that is also will call as a business to business invoice or trading. Now we will see a GST and tax invoice third, that is the invoice of retailer. When the invoice of retailer, the retailer will make invoice or bill for the customer or consumer, that is called business to customer or business to consumer. Okay, so this is how the three bills will take place. One between manufacturer will make for wholesaler, wholesaler will make for retailer, and retailer will make bill for customer or consumer. This everything, all these transactions are taking place or took place in one state only. Okay, so this is how the billings will take place. This is how the financial trading chain will take place. Okay, I hope you understood. Let me remind you one thing again. At the time of purchasing, अगर आप कोई चीज खरीद रहे हैं, purchase कर रहे हैं, buy कर रहे हैं, that time you are paying GST to the wholesaler or GST to the manufacturer, that is called input tax. Okay, and when you own or selling that product to the another customer or consumer, that time you are collecting the GST, that is called your output tax. Okay, and the calculation of GST payable is called ITC, that is called input tax credit. Okay, so this is how we will see the in practice set 4.2. we will see the input tax and output tax, and then we will start the 4.2 practice set. I hope you understood this explanation. So my dear students, after the explanation of GST in trading chain in one state, now we will see what is ITC, input tax credit. So now we will see over here, as I have explained you while explaining the GST in trading chain, that manufacturer have decided the price of that watch is 200 rupees, right? But he has taken 12% GST from the wholesaler. Wholesaler paid 12% GST on 200 rupees, that is 24 rupees, right? Okay, it means 200 rupees was the price of that watch and 24 rupees GST. So total how much he paid? wholesaler paid 220 rupees, right? Okay, it means he paid 24 rupees GST. Remember this, 24 rupees GST wholesaler paid to the manufacturer, right? But now wholesaler have decided, so wholesaler paid GST to the manufacturer, that is called input. It means at the time of purchasing the watch, at the time of buying the watch, wholesaler paid 12% GST, that is 24 rupees to the manufacturer, that is called GST and that is called input tax. क्योंकि at the time of purchasing he paid, वो उसने pay किया, that is called input tax. But now wholesaler will sell the watch in 300 rupees, but at the time of selling, the wholesaler will receive, wholesaler will receive 12% of 300 rupees, that is 36 rupees. So total 336 the retailer will pay. Okay, retailer will pay to the wholesaler 36 rupees extra. Okay, it means GST. So now wholesaler paid to manufacturer, that is called input tax, and wholesaler collected from the retailer, that is called output tax. Okay, जो कि ज्यादा होगा. Okay, so he paid how much rupees to the manufacturer? 24 rupees, but wholesaler collected from retailer 36 rupees. So we have seen that 36 minus 24 rupees 12. So this is called input tax credit. This is called that the wholesaler is taking his 24 rupees and the extra 12 rupees he is paying to the government. Okay, so at the time of purchasing, if the customer is paying at the time of purchasing, if somebody is paying GST, that is called input tax, and at the time of selling, if somebody is collecting GST, that is called output tax. So please pay attention over here. When trader pays GST at the time of purchase, it is called input tax. Okay, and he collects the GST at the time of sale, which is called output tax. Okay, at the time of paying GST to the government, a trader like a wholesaler will take 36 rupees, but 24 rupees he will subtract. The remaining 12 rupees the wholesaler will pay to the government, that is called input tax credit. See here, at the time of paying GST to the government, a trader deducts the input tax from the output tax. Yes, output tax minus input tax, and pays the remaining tax. This deduction of the input tax is called the input tax credit. Understood? So जितना एक खरीदार ने जितना GST पे किया था, उससे ज्यादा GST उसने कलेक्ट किया, जितना पे किया था उतना उसने वापस ले लिया, और बचा हुआ जो टैक्स था, that tax the trader paid to the government, that is called input tax credit. Okay, so now we will see GST payable. This is the formula. GST payable is equals to output tax, which is bigger, जो ज्यादा होता है, minus input tax, जो कम होता है. आउटपुट मतलब जो दूसरे के पास से लिया जाता है, एट द टाइम ऑफ सेलिंग हम लेते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड आउटपुट टैक्स. एंड इनपुट टैक्स मींस एट द टाइम ऑफ परचेसिंग, खरीदते वक्त हम देते हैं, दैट इज जो कम होता है. सो दिस इज हाउ वी विल फाइंड जीएसटी पेएबल, आउटपुट टैक्स माइनस इनपुट टैक्स credit. Okay, so this is the formula, and now we will start the practice set 4.2. So my dear students, now after the explanation of GST in trading chain and what is input credit tax, we will start the practice set 4.2. So my dear students, again as a revision I will explain you. At the time of purchasing a product, you are paying GST, that is called input. Okay, and at the time of selling that product, you are collecting the GST, that is called output. Okay, and GST payable is equals to output tax minus input tax, and that is the deduction at the while paying the GST to the government. A trader deduct the input tax from the output tax, that is called input tax credit. So we will see the practice set 4.2, question number 1 and 2, both are same, very much easy. See question number 1, Chetna store paid यानी भरा total GST of rupees 1,05,000 at the time of purchase, that is called input. Okay, they paid, उन्होंने pay किया. Okay, that is called input. Okay, how much they paid? 1,05,000. So we will write here input tax, that is ITC is rupees 1,05,000. and 500. Okay, now see further. And collected GST rupees 1,22,500 collected means that is output. Okay, जो पे किया, जो भरा वो input, और जो collect किया that is called output tax. So that is rupees 1,22,500 rupees. Okay, GST payable formula is, see, we will see the further the time of sale during 1st of July 2017 to 31st July 2017. Find the GST payable by Chetna stores. Okay, so GST payable is equals to output tax minus input tax, that is ITC. So output tax is always greater, that is 1,22,500 minus 1,500. So from 1,22,500, 1,500 we will deduct, we will minus. So what will remain? That is 22,000. Is it clear? So GST payable or GST will be rupees 22,000. Okay, so the GST payable by Chetna store is rupees 22,000. I hope you understood how to solve this. The same question is question number 2. See, Nazma is a proprietor, okay, of a firm registered under GST. She has paid GST of rupees 12,500. She has paid, यानी नजमा ने paid किया, it means it is input, right? नजमा ने जो pay किया, that is input, and Nazma will collect, that will be your output, right? So see, input tax ITC will be 12,500, right? And output tax on purchase and collected rupees 14,750. 14,750 she will collect at the time of sale, on the sale. What is the amount of ITC to be claimed? ITC means input tax credit, that is input only. See, input tax, that is ITC, that is how much? So input tax credit for Nazma is rupees 12,500 only. Is it clear? 12,500. Now we will find out the GST payable. See, what amount of the GST payable? So GST payable is equals to output tax minus input tax. So output is rupees 14,750 minus 12,500. So you will subtract 0, 0, 0. 5 minus 0, 5. 7 minus 5, 2. See, 4 minus 2, 2. 1 minus 1, 0. So how much rupees? 2,250. So see, and the GST to be paid rupees 2,250. It is clear? So this is how we will solve the GST payable, output tax minus input tax, that is ITC. What is output tax? Which at the time of selling, what we collect GST, we collect the GST from the customer, that is called output tax. Or at the time of purchasing, जब हम खरीद रहे हैं, that time we are paying GST to the consumer, to the retailer or to the manufacturer, that is called input tax. So always remember, GST payable is equals to output tax minus input tax. Okay, so this is how we will solve question number 1 and question number 2 of practice set 4.2. Okay, I hope you understood the basic or the easy formula of this. So best of luck and thank you so much.